Hey y'all, what is good? So, I am back with another freaking video. I'm finna do a story time. So right now I'm in the bed chilling. So yes, this is my backboard. You might see my covers move. It's all good. So this is a story time about the first time I ever smoked marijuana. And like, you know how when you tell a story and then you go off and start telling other stuff and other details? Well, it's like I don't really remember the first day or the first time or what was going on. Like, I remember like pieces. So let's start back to, I remember we were leaving or going somewhere. It was me, my two friends that I used to be friends with. We were in the car and one of my friend's brother was driving and he smoked. And it was us and like and her like nieces and nephews and his girlfriend. So we're all in the car, we're on the way home. And I know he goes to the trunk and he sits his little blunt like down on the back bumper. He just sits it there and does something. So me and my friends, we looking over the seat. I'm like, dang,
I want to hit that.
I'm just talking to her like, hey, I want to hit that blunt. Then on, we were like, we knew he smoked. So when he left, she knew where it was in his room. So we used to go in his room and like take his weed. We used to take his weed. But we could not roll yet or none of that. But before taking his weed, we used to smoke paper. And I know everybody done smoked paper before. You done rolled it up. Probably used to put grass in the paper. Everybody done did it. We used to take his weed, go upstairs to her room, and we had this little pipe. Yeah, I know what a pipe looked like, right? A little bong, not a pipe, like a bong. Just smush it in there and, you know, you hold the hole and then you hit it. So that's what we had because we didn't know how to roll. And before we even knew, like, how to roll or what to put the weed in, we knew what Rellos was, but, like, we thought, I guess the weed was in there. I don't know. I smoked the Rello before. I might add the clip in here, Rello. Not a whole one. I just remember taking it and, like, we used to hold it in and then open our mouth and just let the smoke go out. Wasn't even inhaling it, thank God. But that's what we used to do. We used to go up in this one room. It was 3 rooms upstairs. Her room, I know the brother's room, and then the old brother's room, but he moved downstairs. So we went in this one room and we would be right there by the window, but at least we was in the house and we can see like when her mom got home or whatever. And we used to be right there in that window looking out, making videos, doing whatever, as long as it was trapped in that room with the towel under the door. Now, when I was actually like high for the first time, I remember I was on the phone with this dude and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And we all went in the restroom because I think I had to spit. I was like choking or whatever. So I sat like on the edge of the bathtub. I remember falling back into that. Like, I don't know if my allergies was acting up because like till this day when I be smoking, sometimes like I'll sneeze or like my eyes will get real watery or like my nose is real juicy. Tears was coming down. I got a video of that too. I don't know if the smoke got in my eye. I just know the tears kept coming. My eyes was burning. I couldn't open them. I'm literally like this. Literally. So around this time, yes, of course you're going to be posting stuff about it. We wasn't trying to look cool. It was just like, I used to post really like a lot on Snap or anything. So I was just posting what I was doing. People at school, they just, oh, you smoke, you a pie, you a da 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 da. But the brother and the girlfriend did not know. They did not know that we smoked. They did not know we were taking their weed. So when they did find out, I just know one day me and her came in. I was just acting funny, dancing and shit. Like, just being loose as a goose off the weed. And She was cracking up. She's like, are y'all high? Like, what's going on? I don't remember saying yes or no. I just know I was just doing me. So then, I don't know how they found out, but I just know one day they was like, y'all trying to match? And if you don't know what matching is you bring your own weed and you roll that up. And somebody else has their own weed and they roll that up. And y'all both just smoke together. Your weed, their weed. Your blunt, what's matching? We don't know what that is. So we sat at the table, they told us what matching was, and then we matched. And from then on, we was all just getting high together. It was cool, calm, collected. And it brought us all closer, for real, for real. That's another thing weed does. It's not always negative, okay? That's basically everything that went on. From then on, we learned how to roll. It was hard, like, buying stuff from people because we didn't know them or who they was. But this is before they found out. So then, excuse me. When they did, we try to shop, you know, with whoever, or shop, like, buy our stuff from whoever they was buying it from because it was the safest way. And when they weren't around, we had to hit up people we didn't know, which could be dangerous. But for the most part, it was okay. And, like, Rellos and stuff, we weren't 18 at the time. We had to ask them when they did find out. And when they didn't, we were using the pipe. I don't know what's going on. Everybody wants to do it. That is my weed story. Let me think. Tips for smoking. When you get your weed, make sure you smell it. Make sure you know what type of weed it is. Make sure it's the right amount that you bought it for. Okay? You don't want to be getting finessed. When you roll it, make sure it is tight. If you go watch my crazy, hilarious little tutorial, make sure your blunt is not loose. You want to tuck, 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 tuck. Okay? Oh, the type of Rellos to use. I use like Red Game, or you can use Swisher Sweet. There's Dutchess, White Owls, Backwoods if you buying big amounts of weed. Preferably a leaf. Or like paper joints, because this is better for your lips and your health and your lungs and all that. Have your own stuff, your own lighter, your own weed person, your own money, okay? You don't want to be ripping and running around for everybody or depending on people to get you stuff. That's how you get caught up. Well, having your own stuff, you get caught up too, but at least you don't have to like keep depending on people. You got some of the stuff you need. If you're not supposed to be smoking, you need to get some of that weed oil. Not no scent stuff that makes your shit stronger. You need stuff that will disappear the weed smell. That's what you need. Get your eye drops, all of that you need. Get it. For the red itchy eye, yeah. Just when you break it down, just make sure it's not too big. You don't want holes and stems in your stuff, because then you're going to be holding it like a little clarinet, little flute. No.
Once you become a stoner, you live forever, baby.
That's about it, though, with the video. But if you have any questions or, like, you want to know something or you want to piggyback on whatever I said, if I was wrong, you agree, you disagree, whatever it is, comment, like it up, do whatever you need to do. But don't forget to subscribe.